Hare Krishna. So the question is about dreams. What are dreams? How seriously we can we take dreams? If we think about something in the dream, should we consider it? Should we not consider it? So let us see. Now, all of us are spirit souls, and with that, we have a few things to deal with. First is our physical body. Our physical body is called Stula Sharira. Shariram means body. Stula Sharira, which is made of the earth, water, fire, air, ether, which we see each other with. Then there is another body within, which is a subtle body. It's also material. So that is called Shukshma Sharira. That is a more finite body. It is made out of mind, intelligence, and false ego. These are again material, but they cannot be seen. They can be perceived. We all have a mind, we all have intelligence, we all have an ego, but it's still material. So now we're going to see, according to our Shastras, there are four stages of consciousness. First is called Jagrati, the stage of wakefulness, where the body is active and the mind is active. The first two kinds, the physical body, the gross body, and the subtle body, both are active. Okay, that is called Jagrati. Now that is active in this illusionary world. Okay. Second is called Swapna. Swapna means sleep. This is where the physical body is not functional, but the mind, that is functional. So that is when at night when you're sleeping and you start dreaming. Okay, so this is the dream that we are discussing. Higher stage, third stage, more deeper, is called Shushupti. Shushupti is the stage where the body is not functioning and the mind is also not functioning. This is called deep sleep. Sometimes it happens when you just, they say in English, drop dead. You start sleeping and then you just don't even realize, you don't even think anything. Now, these three stages of Jagrati, Swapna, and Shushupti, these are all material, how we deal in this world, how the soul is reacting with the body and the mind. But above all this, the fourth stage is called Turiya. That is the stage where one is actually in touch with the spirit or in touch with the spiritual aspect of life. The soul is actually realized. Okay, so the whole goal of life is to transcend the three stages of Jagrati, Swapna, and Susupti. Let us now think about or discuss about Swapna, which is dreams. So how do dreams happen? Basically, physical body is not functional, but the mind is very active. So what is the nature of the mind? The mind has a nature of thinking, willing, and feeling. All the desires that we have are born of the mind. The mind wants things. The mind keeps thinking, liking, wanting. That is what the mind does. So, for example, during the day, if you see some big mountain, and at the same time, maybe you see a lot of gold. Now, at night, the mind, what the mind does is it may create an illusion of a golden mountain. Now we know there's no such thing as a golden mountain, but in your dream you will see a golden mountain because of the day or 2 days ago, something that you see which hits your consciousness, which sits or makes attach or drags or capture the attention of your mind. Okay, so mind works like that. So therefore sometimes we cannot really take the dreams or the thoughts or the things that we see in our mind very seriously, because usually it's just some permutation and combination of things or desires that are in the mind. To the degree that the mind is pure, to the degree the mind is clean, one will have a lot of clean and pure thoughts. But to the degree that the mind is contaminated, to that degree we'll have funny and weird kind of dreams. So we cannot take it too seriously. A rule of thumb is that if something is favorable in your dream, something very positive and good, like you dream that you went to temple, then okay, you can take it, yes, maybe it's a sign that I should go to temple. But if it's a dream that is very off and funny, not recommended, then probably we should just push it aside and say this is the mind. So we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we are doing our worship to purify the mind so that our mind will always think about Krishna. Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindayo. Like Bhagavatam says, that the mind should always be absorbed in the lotus feet of Krishna, so that even when we sleep at night, good thoughts, good things come, because we have no control over the mind. Just actually like we have no control over the body also. You eat, but how can you control your digestion? So we have no control over all these material things to some degree, right? Because we are the souls sitting as the neutral witness to all these activities. We are not these bodies, we are not the mind as well, but we have to deal with the body, we have to deal with the mind. So keep the body pure, keep the mind also pure. Keep the body pure by Keeping clean, keep the mind pure by chanting and having good association and hearing positive and good things. Hare Krishna.